Alright, we got the video going. Okay, what's up guys? My name is Long Hang, and in this video I want to talk to you guys a little bit about your warm market, and I want to talk about why you should approach your warm market, and I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I approach my warm market, because it's been working very well for me. So I wanted to share the information with you guys. So, maybe if you guys are struggling trying to contact your warm market, maybe this could help you guys out. All right. So, number one is, you know, you should contact your warm market because after all, they are your family, your friends, and you guys should have some kind of a relationship. You guys should have some kind of bond together, and you should feel comfortable with them because they are your friends and your family. So, you know, don't judge them before you talk to them. You guys need to just actually call them and talk to them, all right? And imagine this, if you and your team, if you had like 10 to 100 people on your team, and you taught every single one of them to use a push button system instead of starting them off right and contacting their warm market, you guys will be missing thousands and thousands of people. Because I know that nowadays there's a lot of push button systems, and they say you never have to pick up the phone ever again and get automatic signups. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. So if you guys are using systems, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying that it takes a learning curve. It takes practice, and it takes a while before you start getting the hang of it, for you to start attracting so many people to your business that you don't have enough time to talk to them, and most of them will just sign up automatically. That does work. I know people that do that. I've seen people do that, and I'm not bashing it. I'm just saying you need to start talking to your warm market to get experience of talking to people. It's gonna make you feel more comfortable. All right. So, with that being said, you guys should never start somebody off by telling them to go ahead and just join the system, and that system will do everything for them. You guys need to start them off with the warm market, get them comfortable talking to people, get them to make some sales, to make them believe that, hey, this business really does work. I'm making some money, all right? And that's going to create their starting story. Because in business, you want to go fast in the beginning so you can create that success business, and so you could tell the cold market about it. All right, so does that make sense? I hope that does. So if you have that story, you tell them the cold market about it, it's more believable to them, and they believe that it works because you made money from it, and you can tell them that you made money from it regardless of how much money you make. It doesn't matter. If you made money, then it works. All right. So yeah, and one thing I want to talk about is you know everybody is so afraid to talk to the warm market because they believe that their warm market doesn't believe them, doesn't trust them, and doesn't want to help them. But guys, I'm here to tell you, man, if you think like that, it's not them that is the problem, it's you. You think that they don't believe in you. You think that they don't trust you. You think that they don't want to help you. They didn't say that. You said it to yourself in your mind. Alright? So don't judge people before you talk to them. And there may be somebody, some of your warm market that's waiting out there looking for a business to join. And if you don't talk to them, somebody else is. And they're gonna recruit them, and you're gonna miss out on money. You know, who else is better to build a business with your friends and your family? Those are the best people to build a business with, guys. So, with that being said, I'm not gonna dive deep into everything of the warm market, but I just want to touch up a little bit on the warm market, and I'm just here to tell you guys that it works. The warm market tactic works, all right, because I've been doing it and it's been working very well for me. So I want to tell you guys how I do it, and maybe you guys can take that and you guys can learn from it, and you guys can try it out. And even if you're not on my team, and I know this training is a short training, so if you guys don't understand anything, please feel free to contact me, Facebook me. My Facebook is Facebook/the Longhang. It's THE and then Longhang, LONGHANG. I'll put it on the very bottom of this page too, so you guys can find it. Contact me, and I'll help you. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in my business, dude. I'll be willing to reach out and help you as long as I can help somebody succeed. Then I'm happy, dude. And well, back to what I do. Whenever I contact my warm market, is I would call somebody, and for example, the other day I called my sister and I talked to her a little bit about how she's doing and what she's been up to. And then, whenever you're talking to them, try this. Try laughing and making jokes, because what that does, now you don't want to linger too long into the conversation because you want to get to the point too. So you want to just talk a little bit and laugh and make a couple of jokes to get them loosened up. What that does is everybody has a guard, right? So if you're laughing and you're smiling and you're making jokes and they're laughing and they're smiling, that brings down the guard. And they won't be so resistant whenever you talk to them and you ask them to help you. So what I do is I do that. I laugh with them. I make jokes, and then for a little bit, a couple minutes, and then I say, hey, you know what? Um, the real reason why I called you today is because I really look up to you because you're my sister, and I started a new business, and you're my sister, and I trust you that if I start a business, you would help me. And that's why I called you. Could you help me, please? And then you pause, and then they're going to answer you yes or no. Or they're going to say, what is it? And you say, well, I started in a health and business, telecom, whichever business you're in. You say, yeah, I started the health. I'm in Jeunesse Global, so I would say, I said that I started a health and business, health and beauty. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, guys. I am regular. I'm a regular person, so I do make mistakes. But yeah, I told him, I started a health and beauty business, which is called Jeunesse Global. So are you in front of a computer? So that way I could just show you. That would be easier. So that way I don't confuse you by trying to explain everything to you. And they're gonna be like, yeah, okay. And then you take them to the website, and then you walk them through the products, and you say, what kind of products do you like? Because we got the energy drinks, we got health and wellness, we got weight loss, we got the health and beauty. So you could tell them about the categories and say, which one would you like? And then they would tell you which one they like, and then you go to that, and you tell them to go click on that too, whichever category, and then you kind of just lead them through the product and say, hey, um, I don't expect you to buy a lot right now, but what I want you to do is I want you to buy at least something to help me out, get my business started, get my business going. Because anytime, whenever we start any kind of business, we would trust our family, and our friends to help us, and that's why I'm calling you, and I know you will help me. So by saying that, it's kind of a psychologist. You make them go, okay, now I have to help him because he says that he believes in me and he trusts me, and after all, I am his family. So you do that, and then you walk them through, and then just tell them, depending on what they like. My sister wanted something for her face, so I told her about the moisturizing complex that we have, and I told her to start with that, and I guided her through doing everything, and then getting the payments through. And after that, you just tell them thank you and say, I thank you a lot for helping me, and this means a lot to me. So, I know that maybe you may have bills and stuff, and you got a lot going on, but you decided to help me, and that means a lot to me. So I just want to let you know that, and just try that out. And if that works out for you, and you want to find out how to get it for wholesale price, I can show you how to get this stuff for wholesale, so that way you don't have to pay retail for it. And whenever you're showing people how to get it for wholesale, that's basically signing people up into the business, right? So that way you're not pushing people into the business, you're slowly guiding them into the business. So you're not so pushy, because I know a lot of times people like to train for you to push people, but some people is just not good at that. Like me, I'm not good at pushing people. I'm good at showing them the information and then guiding them through to do to do what's good for them. But it's up to you, whichever way you want to do it. But I'm not gonna get deep into how to push people to do stuff. And I do know how to do that, but I'm not gonna get into that in this video. But guys, like I said, I just want to make this video short. I don't want to make it super long. So if you guys don't understand anything, you guys need help with your warm market, please feel free to contact me, man. I'll be willing to help you. I'm not that type of person where you're not in my team. I'm not gonna help you, or I'm gonna get jealous if you go off and you be more successful than I am, because you know we're all in network marketing, and we should help each other, because you never know. You might help a person that he has a big contact, and he might just fall in love with you, or not like literally fall in love with you, but he might end up really liking you, and he comes and join your team. So guys, I, I'm not selfish like that. If you guys need help, like I said, I'm not the best in the world, but I'll do my best to help you. I'll give you the knowledge that I know. I'll tell you what I know, because I've been doing this, and from my personal experience, it works, guys. And so for you guys to not contact your warm market list, you guys are missing out too much. All right, so you guys, whenever you call your friends or family, just be comfortable, okay? Don't make it too hard. Don't overthink it. If you think about something, you're gonna think about another thing, and then you're gonna keep on thinking, and you're gonna talk yourself out of it. So don't do that, guys, because I know how that feels. I've done that before, but this time, I ain't doing that no more. So, anyways, guys, see you guys in the next video, and remember, live abundantly. And if you have a dream, you have to take action for it to become true. Alrighty? Everybody have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.